Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This of course is another anime reaction video. Today, we're reacting to some more Eden's Zero. Finally, another week has passed. We're getting on to episode 17 of Eden Zero. This might, I don't know how this will go in terms of the subtitle quality. So far, the only people I've seen doing subtitles that are caught up with Eden Zero is Aoneko subs, right? And they had like a little description for this week's episode that the subs might not be very good, but they wouldn't be fixing it until somewhat tomorrow. I try to get these done as soon as possible so they're ready as soon as possible, mostly for my sake, because I really want to watch these episodes. So unless there's like some egregious, like really big mistakes in subtitles, because I haven't noticed any huge ones so far since we've had to switch over to Aoneko since Weeb Gakuen stopped. If there's anything huge, I guess I'll have to wait a little bit longer. If it ruins anything, if it's just like small spelling errors, as long as it's not too incessant, I shouldn't have a problem with it. But either way, this week's episode is sounding very promising because last week we finally got to see what made Hermit the way she is, which has me really kind of excited to see some backstories of future characters that are going to be introduced in regards to their backstories. Yeah, that's what I said. Whatever. And now I'm both excited and worried at the same time, because very obviously Drakken Joe has been being set up for a while now. He's got to be coming up soon. One of you said in the comments that he's going to be this episode. If he is, I'm kind of scared, because we've been building up as this huge bad guy that's done so much shit across the galaxy. So, alright. Either way, let's just get straight into the episode. As always, unless you're new here, links down in the description below will take you to the full-length uncut reaction, so follow one of those links, watch the reaction, and you can come back to YouTube for the discussion. So let's get started. This was a really interesting episode, really building things up, but god damn it. Feels like the pace has slowed right down, unless it's just me because I'm only watching one episode a week, and because the series isn't, or the season isn't already finished, so now I have to, it's gotta be the watching one episode a week thing, because a pretty decent amount of things did happen, short aftermath of what happened. Seeing Hermit and sister reconnecting was adorable. I like that. I kind of like that relationship, because I also really like sister's personality a lot. Then we got some exhibition about Pino's dream, reinforcement of Shiki's convictions in helping people who are his friends or whatever. Then we got a scene between Amida and Jesse, basically setting up future plot points, that being Amida's confrontation of Drakken Joe, she working for GIA, and then confirming, because this isn't something you would have noticed if you weren't perceptive enough, and also if you didn't have people pointing it out in the comments, which I don't have a problem with it, but this guy Jesse is also going to be working with Amida. Whether or not to take Drakken Joe, I don't know, but he's following Elsie. I can only imagine Elsie. That means she's going to come back into the plot at some point. But by the way, I just realized Maria Slime in this one frame of her leg when she's kicking Spider looks very fluid yet solid at the same time, kind of like slime or jello or whatever. But I'm kind of fine with Spider dying. I don't think he's worth it. But then we got introduced to Drakken Joe, which, by the way, one of you mentioned it. You're hoping it doesn't get censored because there was censorship in the last episode with the people who died in the hallway when the military or the government or whatever was raiding the place where Hermit was being held captive by those robo-racists or whatever. So now I'm curious, because definitely seems like some bits from this episode with Drakken Joe's appearance was censored. Whether or not those will get changed in the Blu-ray, who's to say? Because they could very easily change that. Like, oh yeah, especially this scene. If they just like zoomed out a little bit, or moved it more to the right, or just like move the black stuff, the black bar in the bottom right-hand corner makes me think that's going to be something that's changed in like a Blu-ray fix or something in the future, and then they'll just like replace the snot coming out of his nose with blood, maybe, or I don't know exactly what, but let's just click on a random chapter that may or may not. Let me see if I can find where it is. 21, Soulblade, okay. Still Finding Sister, chapter 26? Oh, no, still Sister. Still, before Digitalis. 39, Spider the Genius Hacker. Oh, okay, so Hermit is still sad, big sad. Backstory on Hermit. Oh, might as well just look at that again, just so I can feel a bit. Oh, look at those fucking idiots back there. Well, they deserve it. They deserve it, if not for being massively robo-racist, just from hurting my girl Hermit for 2 years. That's... ugh. Alright, let's see. Pinot's Dream. Smells like... oh, here we go. Drakken Joe. I'm really interested to see in some of the creative ways that Drakken Joe uses his ether gear. Or whatever. But... it's such a cool power. It's because he's called the Dark Alchemist. It makes sense now, and I wonder what it's called. Like, because he's called the Dark Alchemist, but what is his ability called? Ugh. Oh, god damn. Yeah, that's definitely a bit more graphic. See inside his mouth, teeth are missing, blood coming out of his mouth. Ugh. I like Drakken Joe. He's definitely, oh, and the side of his face, ugh, and glass, ugh. Definitely censored in the anime. See, I have mixed feelings about Drakken Joe right now. I can definitely see how he's going to be a massive, massive piece of shit that we have to take down. But he seems interesting. He seems like more than just like a ruthless bad guy, because even though, yes, he did make the point that he's not going to kill him. Not only is he not going to kill him, it's just because he doesn't want to lose him a source of money, which is fair. He's pretty scummy, but I don't know. I'm going to hold out judgment so far on, like, definitive judgment of it, because... Mr. CEO, your last statement was discriminatory against people of Pygmoria. For a fine woman of the Porcina, or Porcine, whatever, race with an ugly, oversized physique. See, he's a garbage loan shark that physically abuses people to get his way, but at least he's not racist. Let's see. Seth Anderson seems cool. Robot sharpshooter Diego Reyes, Maria Slime, and then, and the fact that he doesn't discriminate, that's kind of like a neat little detail. He's not just hurting innocent people for the sake of it. It's for money, sure, but he also doesn't take kindly to guys like Spider, which I'm fine with. Spider kind of deserved it. Let's see, is there actually... oh, there it is. Yep, there's the actual... we can actually see the actual gunshot and blood coming out of his head in the manga. Instead, they just kind of cut that out. See, that one makes less sense than the glass bottle one, because I get why they would want to at least cut back on the blood and the gore from the bottle, but the gunshot, I don't know, that seems a bit more typical. It seems like it should be more accepted, you know what I mean? But who am I to judge? Alright, oh, that's right. Let me go, my anime list. We need to go look up Drakken Joe's voice, just to see if he happens to share a voice with anybody I know. One favorite? Oh, I don't. They haven't even listed what his voice actor is. Drakken Joe voice actor. No, not Joe. Who the fuck is John DiMaggio? Drakken Joe. Ugh. Nobody's got his voice yet. Wait, oh wait, on the fandom page. Drakken Joe. Titan Kusunoki. Let's see. He seems to have played small roles in some series I've seen. Red Eye in Assassination Classroom. Some guy named Elaine Duga from Bakano. But no one... oh, he played Edorad and Zomari from Bleach. Don't remember their voice off the top of my head, but those are characters I'm slightly more familiar with. Nail from Dragon Ball Kai. Not even the original Dragon Ball, huh? Yeah, okay. Nobody I really recognize. See, I don't know enough about Drakken Joe's personality, because we only just met him, so I can't say, like, who would be a better voice actor for Drakken Joe. I can only say... what some of my favorite villain voice actors are, and say that would be cool to hear their voice coming out of him. Sho Hayami, Takahito Koyasu. Those are just generally great villain voices, but so far his voice seemed to be really fitting. But let's see. He's coming after Eden Zero now, Drakken Joe. Not surprised. Just the question is when. Because now that we're... and by the way, Master Noah. I wonder if I can find out. Master Noah, Eden Zero. Can I find anime mentioned his yeah, but he's been mentioned, but we haven't actually seen... I don't actually remember where I've seen him before. Man, am I really that unperceptive that I don't remember where I've seen this guy before? Someone will have to let me in the comments. I'm sure somebody will. But... I don't know. But he's very clearly working with Drakken Joe. There's so many, like, double teaming or, like, double crossing or whatever things right now with Jesse. Amira was kind of... Well, no, it's mainly Jesse and Master Noah. They're working for two different people, supposedly. After that, having some shenanigans with the dressing machine, and then, obviously, meeting Xiao Mei for the first time, actually, in the show. Impressive. And I made prediction about what she wanted out of the, whatchamacallit? That Coliseum. I can't wait to actually see what it is, and I'm sure people that just generally dislike Mashima will probably complain about the time that was spent in the dressing room, those gags for fan service or whatever. But I think it was really good. I think it's important to have downtime, even though this isn't the darkest time story in the entire world, and we're probably going to be getting into darker stuff later in this season. I think not only was it funny because it's like in character and it's fun getting to see these characters interact with each other. It's just a nice little break from watching Hermit Suffers the episode. That was last week. But shit, I'm really excited to see what happens next. So yeah, if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single upload in the future. Thank you once again for watching. Peace.